Well, that's not a hypercharger. What it is the coils. And this is vacuum operated. It moves some. There's it's either vacuum or temperature. I don't know, but it's missing a bolt right here. Well, I gotta put that back together, but I had to take it apart because this guy had tons of wires packed in here for all them idiot lights that he had on the frame, and there's all the idiot lights, and that's all the wire that was packed in there around the coils. All right, that's cleaned up. That's pretty good amount of wiring out of the way. Now I got to get all this out of the way so I can get that battery there. Put the new battery in, and the wiring can be done. I mean, everything I planned on doing to the wiring. This is the power commander. And this is the big black box is the ECM, the engine control module. Just flopping around in there. There's supposed to be a strap that goes from here up to here, right here, this thing here. And it doesn't. It's supposed to hold it down tight, and it doesn't, so. A little bit by little bit, I will make a good bike out of this. But somebody has sure not taking care of it, and I'm telling you, I am like 99% sure that this oil has never been changed. Now what I want to do is change the oil in the transfer case, because I'm pretty sure that's never been changed. And I happen to get some oil. Did you get a bath? I can't pick you up. I'm dirty, baby. I can't pick you up. I got oil everywhere. Okay. Let me put this, oh no, I gotta find what I'm gonna do is take the bolt out back here that holds it in. Right back here. And match the bolt up whatever's in there. I'll see what the thread is and find a bolt. And then put that back together. But that's tomorrow. I'm just doing some odds and ends. My wife wants the back seat off. She likes it better. And I'm going to order some chrome spikes that will fill these holes. And I think I can take a heat gun and get these little clear, I think they are. I think I can take a heat gun and get these off and just wax that up real nice and put these chrome spikes right here. Yeah. Okay, my Mountain Dew is here. Well, since we took the back seat off, my wife wanted the back passenger pegs taken off. And since they were about a 1/2 inch thick, I went into my shop and I cut a 1/2 inch off the bolts, and I'm going to put them back in the holes and tighten them up. And here's another goofy thing that happened, or somebody did. Somebody just added this bracket on with some kind of odd light up here, and I have no idea where the wire goes. I did find a wire. Where is it? Right here. That's got to be it right there, and I don't know where it goes, so I'm going to pull this off because I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to put the plate back here where it's supposed to be, and I'm probably going to add a turn signal bar with a license plate holder back here. Okay. So, I got the bolts back in where the passenger pegs used to go. And it's going to look pretty cool. It's going to look like a single seat chopper when I'm done. And we're going to get some ape hangers. If you don't know what that is, if you're not familiar with bike terminology, ape hangers are just really tall. Hold on, I'm gonna drop my ratchet. They're really tall bars that come up and out about this high. Number one, they look cool, but my wife wants them because she's 5'6". I think she's 5'6". And these handlebars are too far for her to reach. You know, she's got real back trouble, so she has to sit back. When she rides a motorcycle, she has to sit back and not lean forward. And this is just killing her, and I knew it would. So we're gonna get some ape hangers that kind of bow back towards her. And the grips are in a little bit closer to each other. They're not out so far. So that should make it more comfortable. We're gonna get her another seat that lowers the riding height a little bit by, I think, 1.5 inches. So I'll be honest, we probably paid a little too much for this based on the abuse and how much, you know, dicking around with this with wires and silly crap somebody's done. And when I drained the oil and took that oil filter off, I realized this thing has been rode hard. But it does not sound, the engine sounds good. You know, it's got a few things that need to be tightened up. That is not the hypercharger. That is a cooler. Well, it's not even a cooler. It could be a cover for all intents and purposes. They just put this on there to look good. It has no other purpose. This has got a broken clamp right here. So I'm going to take these pipes off anyway to get to the transfer case back there and drain it and refill it. I already got the oil. So when I get the pipes off, I clean the pipes off with some chrome polish and fix whatever's broke back there. And anyway, I got a lot to do. I won't bore you with the little details, but I think that's going to be it today. It's past supper time for the dogs. Okay, I figured out why there's only one bolt holding everything together. Back here, right here, that bolt is broke off in there, but there's some sticking out behind this. And I think I can get behind there with these needle nose vice grips and thread that out, and then go to the hardware store and see what thread that is and get another bolt. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz a little WD-40 on that, let it sit overnight, and tomorrow I'll try to back that out. We're just going to take a little before and after. Flitz. I don't know of a better chrome polish than Flitz. It's not perfect, but it's much better. It's got a little bit of pitting here, and you can see it's not perfectly chromed. And underneath here it's a little bit worse, but it's it'll probably last another 100 years. Okay, I got
very nice.
A little bit at a time. I'm knocking off the ugly and fixing all the silly crap. Next is battery. All right, I got the computer unplugged right here. I sure am curious how well this thing would run without this on it. Let's see where that wire goes. It goes up under here, so there must be another control up there, and then there's this flopping around breaker here, and I don't know if that has something to do with the add-on thing or not. Anyway, I've got stuff pulled away enough where I can disconnect the battery. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna do a better job of getting that in there. All right, let me get this out of there. Get it unhooked and get it out of there. All right. New battery's in. Old battery's out. And now I'm gonna connect the computer back up and crank this over just to make sure it's, you know, I got juice and everything. Well, I cranked it up to warm the engine up, Number two, to make sure that, you know, I haven't messed anything up here. And then I noticed this is rattling, which means these are either loose, the thing that holds the muffler, the exhaust pipe on, or there's a bad gasket behind this. So it is just one thing after another that I'm finding wrong with this. But first things first, I'm taking the gas tank off, and to do that I got to take this speedometer dashboard off. And there's some wires up here I'll have to unplug. And then these are the shutoffs. You know what? I'll get to that. This is the gas tank shutoff, but I'll get to that in a minute. Let me get this dashboard off. First, I'm going to double check the oil. Let this drain for a minute, and I'm going to double check the oil to make sure I got the level right. And then I'm going to move on to the gas tank. The gas tank, and the reason for doing that is to pull the air filter out and replace all these spark plugs. And they've probably never been replaced. I hope to God I can get them out without breaking one. Because I have been snake bit with this motorcycle. All right, let me get to work. All right, here it is. There's Allen head bolt here, here, and here that have to come out. And then you how do you do this? Okay, I'll need two hands, but these come unclipped. You push this in and pull it out, but I'll need two hands to do that. All right, we're gonna pull these two little caps off. These are the fuel shutoffs, and I think I can swing this tank around and set it here. I don't think I'm gonna have to disconnect the gas lines. I hope not, but we'll see in a minute. And the reason I'm turning this off is because everything's old. All these lines are old, and if I were to break a line, you know, while it's full up. I think it's 5 gallons, 6 gallons, and I'd hate to spill all that gas everywhere. So let me get them turned off, and then I'm gonna get these two nuts pulled out. And then I'm going to lift up on the tank and pull out this way and see if I can just swing it around either this way or maybe that way and just lay it here. But I'm gonna get a towel and lay it across this. But let me get these turned off first. These caps just pull off. And then oh, that's gonna need two hands.